A couple of chosen ones do battle as Harry Potter goes head-to-head with Luke Skywalker. I won't be covering any appearances in comics, cartoons, or whatever J.K. Rowling decides is canon on Twitter. I'm just gonna stick to the movies. All of the movies. All of them! That was too much, and also not even a film. Alright, wands at the ready. It's time for Reel Rivalries. You know, both of these kids got dealt a pretty raw hand. I mean, that's just poor phrasing. Luke grew up with his boring aunt and uncle on a moisture farm, hoping to sneak away to bullseye womp rats in his T-16. Kid needed some friends. His mom died from a rare condition called bad writing. He wasn't even aware that his father was burned within an inch of his life and Humpty Dumptied into an Emperor's monster, rebranded Darth Vader. Harry Potter's upbringing was total garbage. He watched his folks die as a baby, scarred for life both physically and emotionally. He was raised by his mom's trash sister Petunia and her husband Vernon Dursley. He was bullied on the daily by his cousin Dudley, had to basically live in a crawl space, and never had a proper birthday celebration with these people. Both of these heroes started their training a bit late in the game. Harry might be with students his age, but he's just learning of the wizarding world itself. Luke has it even worse. Most Jedi start their lessons as younglings and don't have to pick it up on the fly while traveling across the galaxy. Don't even get me started on his love life. Yikes. I wouldn't say Harry's great in that department either. He might want to check the prescription on his glasses because he clearly can't see how amazing Hermione Granger is. How Ron was able to lock that down. I'll truly never know. I would say they are pretty equal in terms of their tough journeys, but as of now, Harry appears to have a happy ever after once Voldemort is defeated. Luke, on the other hand, again, I apologize for that reference, spends his final chapter angry, confused, and alone. Everyone loved that. Luke gets the win here, mainly because I feel bad for him. Both of these characters have a solid skill set to pull from. Not only is Luke an expert shot and a terrific pilot, but he has a good rapport with robots and old hermits. I'm not sure what his midichlorian count tops out at, but if it's anything like his old man's, strap in. Luke is a master Jedi. He can mess with your mind just as easily as he can slice you in two, all while wearing stylish robes.
You serve your master well.
What's Harry gonna do here? Toss a stupefy spell at him? Yeah, that'll do the trick.
Stupefy!
That would do about as much damage as listening to the hit song of the same name by Disturbed.
Stupefy!
It's a banger. He of course has stronger spells, such as Petrificus Totalis and the Half-Blood Princess Curse, Sanctum Sempra. If Luke even tries coming at my boy Harry with some punk-ass lightsaber moves, Harry could also put him down pretty quickly with one of the unforgivable curses. Granted, that's not Potter's style and a bit unfair for me to even bring it up. It's disrespectful, honestly. Luke can communicate with Force Ghosts too, so he could always have Yoda do his dirty work for him. Perhaps hurl some lightning and fry the boy who lived. Which would be an ironic way to die for Harry, seeing as he already has a lightning bolt on his face. Skywalker may be able to communicate with the dead, but Harry can speak to snakes thanks to his parcel tongue ability. However, Luke could use the Force then and throw them right back in Harry's face. Maybe even tie them into a comical bow. Perhaps Harry throws on his Deathly Hallows cloak of invisibility and just stealth kills the Jedi. No, come on. Luke would sense his presence a few parsecs away. Wow, I need a life. I'm giving this round to Luke with the caveat that Harry doesn't get saved per usual by his friends. You can get a good judge of someone's character based on who they align themselves with. Harry has a tight-knit group of friends, both young and old. The Potter side gives us the brothers twin, Beauty and the Beast, Elf on the Shelf, how it started, how it's going.
Protest!
Harry, you put your name in a goblet of fire.
Closer!
Frenemies, you're a wizard, Harry! Sister Act, Dumbledore's army and many more students and faculty will join Harry's cause. Not to be outfriended, the Skywalker crew runs deep. There's Princess Leia, aka General Leia, aka Mary Poppins. Went out for cigarettes, Han's best friend. MacGuffin Cracker, Jar Jar Begins, Swamp Muppet, I Have the High Ground, Smooth Criminal, and who could forget Alien Cow. Even though Luke has been saved his fair share, Harry would have been dead before he could crawl. Harry's friends are truly of the utmost importance. He wouldn't survive without them. He gets the win. You don't get the title of Chosen One without having a good set of accomplishments under your belt. Harry has thwarted Voldemort's schemes on several occasions. These include burning the face of a teacher, slaying a basilisk, destroying 7 Horcruxes, including himself, and finally defeating the Dark Lord. Things have known to get heated between Luke and his father as well. Not only does our hero kill an imaginary version of his dad, but also fights him to the death on multiple occasions. In order to get to these touching family reunions, first he had to battle a Rancor, murder waves of stormtroopers, partake in several rescue missions, sleep inside a Tauntaun husk after de-arming an abominable snowman, and blow up a couple of Death Stars. Harry had to put up with some of the worst teachers in one of the most unsafe schools ever constructed. Hogwarts has Dementors, a forbidden forest that everyone goes in, dangerous creatures, elaborate games designed to kill you, and the worst of all, possible expulsion. Somehow this kid survived, and you know what? He became a damn fine seeker in the process. At the end of the day, Harry stopped a Dark Lord from enslaving wizards and slaughtering all of Muggle kind, while Luke only postponed the inevitable uprising of another Sith army, which he mostly hides from. Hands off to Luke for the effort, but I gotta give this round to the boy who lived. Rounds-wise, these shook out at a tie, but that's not acceptable here. If we're going on raw talent, Luke obviously takes the win. However, as an overall character, I think Harry is the more compelling choice. Mainly because he didn't die on a rock, bitter and alone. Still not over it. And that doesn't mean J.K. Rowling can't change things down the line. We've seen how the Fantastic Beasts franchise is going. My pick is for Harry Potter, but I would love to hear yours. Leave a comment with your winner, like the video if you had some fun, and I'll see you next week on another Reel Rivalries. I'd like to take a moment to fictitiously pour one out for another chosen one who wasn't on this video. That's Percy Jackson. Kid couldn't even survive his own movie franchise. It's a damn shame. I know Luke's journey has come to an end thanks to the sequel saga, but in my own personal headcanon, he's hanging out on a tropical beach planet somewhere with his little buddy Grogu, living his best life. Little Kylo Ren splashing around in the kiddie pool with his uncomfortably high shorts on. It's good times. It's good stuff.